We have been following a very unique story from a Plymouth resident. Frank Mann has spirited several community projects over the years, including seeing 365 sunrises in Plymouth and the beginning of the CommuniTree program, where nonprofits decorate ornaments for the town holiday tree. Frank's latest endeavor is called Walking Home. He plans to walk from California to Plymouth and meet people along the way who will talk about what home means to them. This month, Frank held a practice run, or walk, walking up to 10 miles each day, which ended with a community potluck dinner at a supporter's house. PCN met up with Frank at one of these dinners. Good luck.
Doing a test run this week, walking all around Plymouth as part of Walking Home, a big project I have where I'm going to walk across the country for a variety of reasons, most especially to benefit the task force to end homelessness in town, hopefully build a special permanent shelter, but a lot of other motivating reasons. And so this week I've been staying at different properties, sleeping on their lawns in my tent. People have been having potluck suppers for me so I can explain to them what I'm up to, what's it about, and why hopefully they can support me.
This week of trying it out and exploring it, he asked a number of people if they would host him, let him spend the night in their yards as kind of a trial run and a way to generate support, not just for himself for this walk, but also for the Homeless Coalition. Most people don't know this. Frank is on the board of the Coalition for the Homeless, and homelessness is something that he really obviously cares about a great deal. He even spends nights in shelters sleeping with people.
It's called Walking Home, and I'm going from the West Coast home. I have 2 years to do this. I'm leaving November of 2018 from the West Coast. I've really been inspired to do what I'm going to do by not anything negative, not any really fear or concern, but more out of how much love I feel in this community, how much engagement I feel in the community. I only plan to walk 10 miles a day on my actual project because I'm going to do it in an entire year. I'm going to spend 365 days meandering across the country, talking about Plymouth and talking about a lot of other issues. You know, I think you always see things when you walk. I don't think normally any of us walk any place. Maybe we walk around our office or up the stairs, or we choose to go down to the water or, you know, to the corner store. But to truly walk and get into that pace, that slowness, you begin to see so many things. You know, you see beauty you don't see. You know, sometimes when you're rushing places, maybe you see the things that don't seem to fit in, or you see the pavement, or you see the developments. But when you walk up Old State Road, you kind of see the old Plymouth, the old Manomet, and you start realizing that this area was basically considered part of Cape Cod, and it had that same charm. And I think everybody should, you know, put their car someplace and walk around the place they live for a day or so, even if they don't do the extreme of what I'm doing, just to start to get a feel and a sense of what real qualities and values and exist out there. So I just was thinking to myself today that everywhere I go, people will say, "Where are you going?" I'm going to say, "I'm walking home."